What's up, YouTube? Today I got this 2005 Chrysler Town & Country. The customer's been complaining the check engine light's coming on and off, and the battery light comes on and off at certain times, and sometimes it runs kind of rough. Anyways, I'm here to diagnose this with you, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe so I continue to make videos like this to make your life easier. Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to turn the key on engine off. Turn off all the accessories so we don't draw down the battery any more than it already is. I'm going to go to scanner here. I'm going to go to engine because I'm already up under Chrysler. I've already went through all them prompts. We're going to go to codes. Alright, just as I suspected, charging system output low, O2 sensor voltage high. I don't know what that's all about, but that has nothing to do with the battery light. Generator filled circuit. Now if the alternator's acting up, then it can start making other sensors act up too. So obviously we're going to tackle this alternator issue first, but I'm going to make sure that it's the alternator before we just go throwing an alternator on it. So let's go ahead and start the car up. Alright, tell it sounds a little bit weak. Check engine lights on. Let's go up under here and check this alternator voltage. So far the battery light's not on, but it has codes for it. I can hear a spark plug wire arcing too. You hear that? You can see it, look. See that? That little spark? I'm surprised it doesn't have a misfire code, that's odd. Anyways, we're going to tackle this alternator issue first and try to sell on plugs and wires as well. I'm going to check the alternator output and I'm going to check the battery. The battery don't look that old, so it's probably going to be fine, but we're still going to test it. First thing we're going to check is, I'm going to go to the multimeter side of this. Yeah, it's only at 11 volts. But just to be sure, I'm going to make sure we're getting battery voltage on the alternator over here, just to make sure we're making good connection. No, yeah, it would help if I hooked up the right way. No ground, and that's a power wire, just to make sure we ain't got an open circuit. Okay, so we're definitely getting battery feed to the alternator. I feel pretty confident that this car needs the alternator. And a tune-up too, but that's another video. Now I'm going to test this battery real quick, because if it's got a bad battery, you're going to be selling my battery too. So let me unplug my scan tool, get the key out of the ignition, because testing a battery with any accessories on, it won't test right. So let's go to the battery test. Yeah, it's a pretty neat little tool. I bought this on Amazon. It was like $100. And it's a multimeter, it's a battery tester, and it's a generic OBD2 scanner, and you can see data on it too. So it'll scan codes too and show some you know, certain data, just the immediate data. Alright, let's test. It's not an AGM battery. Cold cranking amps, 660. Yeah, it's only got 306 cold cranking amps. It's got plenty of voltage, 12.3 almost, so it's barely, I mean, 12.6 is full voltage, so, and it's from 14 too, so yeah. It needs a battery as well. So we're going to sell them an alternator, a battery. We're going to let them know about this misfire, and possibly the oxygen sensor code too. I don't know if that's going to come back. I'm going to clear all the codes when I get done with it, because he claims he had an oxygen sensor put in it already. So, but like I said, that's not going to cause any of the charging system issues. And obviously that misfire too, and why it's not setting a code, I don't understand, but it's clearly misfiring. You can see the arc of wire. So if he decides to do any of this stuff, maybe I'll make a video on it, maybe not. Just depends on how busy I am today, but at least we made a video on how to diagnose this alternator. Anyways, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Continue to make videos like this to make your life easier. Y'all have a good day. Peace out, YouTube.